Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kandid Konversations. How y'all doing today? This gonna be a good one for y'all today. I hope everybody had a great day. We've been having this beautiful weather out here. So I hope y'all all out here getting y'all vitamin D. All right. As we all know, we have our co-host, Jay.
What's up, party people? How y'all feeling out there? To the left? To the left?
Did you just say to the left?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, right?
To the left, to the left, to the back,
to the back.
You know
what I'm saying? Y'all youngins don't know nothing about that.
I can't. And I had to bring my homegirl, the queen of gossip, on for tonight's show.
Hello. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm here again. And thank you for the invite. It's always a pleasure.
Every time, because we gonna get this party started today.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
TD.
And of course, we have Derrick is not back but back.
So, I don't even understand what came out of your mouth. Reiterate that to me.
He's back, but he's not completely back. But he is producing the show. He's behind the scenes, and he's still getting better. So we just want to say welcome back, Derrick.
Yeah.
Yay!
we definitely missed you. And today I am officially the mother of a 16-year-old son. Today's my baby's birthday.
Oh, you was about to scare the hell out of me. I thought you said today you're officially a mother that's about to have a kid. I was like, God damn.
You see, I wish the pregnancy up on you.
You know what, Jay? What did he say?
I will not put that evil on you, Ricky Bobby. I will not. Don't worry about it.
Thank you so much for not doing that to me. But today is my baby DJ's birthday. So happy birthday, DJ. You know, I had to shout my baby out on my
podcast. Happy born day.
I mean, he not a baby, but he my baby.
All right.
He stopped being a baby at 10.
I'm happy.
Don't go there.
Anyway, as I ignore Jay.
Okay.
Because Jay already knows the type of mama I am, so you need to stop that.
He's gonna be 30 years old and can't walk down the street by himself. I need my mama to come with me. Hold up.
No.
You ruined that man for any woman out there by the time he's 30. These are jokes.
Well-rounded child.
Exaggerating. I just want to say that. But tonight's topic is what we call wolves in sheep's clothing. And the wolves is Derrick JAXN. He's cheating behind himself. And Mr. Steve Harvey.
Steve cheated again? Don't that nigga learn? Don't he learn?
No, he hasn't cheated on the current wife. What?
Okay. No, my bad. I'm
part of the group.
My bad. I'm trying to keep up.
And then we have the hot topic that everybody's talking about, Mr. Kevin Samuels. And for those
look this dude up, man.
Like, I don't know who Kevin Samuels is. He is supposed to be this dating online guru for whomever. From my understanding, he gets paid $10,000 a client.
Word?
Yes.
So is that $10,000 a flat fee or $10,000 every time I see you?
Well, I wound up looking up someone that packaged to 10,000, that bought into the $10,000 package for Mr. Kevin Samuels.
Okay.
And it basically it's about a consult and his advice on dating and life. And he also can charge up to $200 to $300 per consult. And they have to pay for like VIP to go into a hotel room. He treated this man so badly. And this was just posted like a month ago. So he's a mess. He definitely has a reputation that he's leaving behind. And it doesn't seem to be too favorable. I feel like he took like some a lot of things.
He's very popular.
But why is the dude
he's
going
the popular
into
guy
hotel
for the
rooms
men.
with dudes? Like, what part of the game is this? Like, I ain't about to.
You have to go and watch one of his videos.
Like, I ain't about to do that.
You have to see, he has a whole cult following right now with a whole bunch of men that believes the way he does. And he just put down women and men.
They ain't getting nothing.
I mean, he's an equal opportunity. He downs men, he downs women. He just has a very now, if you listen to his videos, if you listen to Kevin Samuels' videos, some the things that he is saying is actually kind of truthful, but it's the deliverance, the way he the way he speaks to people, it makes you not want to hear the message. Like I can't receive a message from him because of the way he speaks.
Great.
So yeah, no, he's definitely not my cup of tea. But I have seen a lot of his videos, and I at one point I followed him just so I could know exactly what I'm talking about. But he not my cup of tea. He is very and he's very condescending, and he doesn't like for you to like he can dish it, but when you about to give it back to him, he's ready to hang up on you and all this other nonsense.
Stutter.
Yo, I would like to talk to this dude. I actually want to see what he got to say about females.
YouTube him.
And relationships.
He's very interesting. Very interesting.
Go on his podcast. He'll put you on.
Yo, you can't meet another dude out there that's more like, I don't give a fuck than me. So I would love to talk to this dude to see what he got to say to me. Yo, you should do this or you should do that. And I'll look at him like, bro, you just spending money. You ain't got to do all that. If she like you, never mind. You know the same. I'm just saying, you know.
No, he would take you and he would rip you to shreds. Trust me when I tell you, he's just that type of person. He doesn't care about what's inside. He cares about the materialistic. So he would basically look at you and say, how much do you make? Do you still live at home with your mother? How good are you? Well, how big is your manhood?
Yeah,
that's why you can't find a woman.
What size?
Like things like that.
Oh, see, and none of that, cute. Like all of that is irrelevant to me. Like when it comes to women, like on a women's side, all of that's irrelevant to me. I don't care if you got kids. I don't care if you got a 1-bedroom apartment. I don't care if you got a Honda Accord. It's you. That's the reason why I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to you because I feel like you progressed in life, and here I come along after you're doing what you need to do, and now you need to fulfill every need that would be a need.
My birds. Wow.
No problem. So that would be a need for some dudes. Like, I need this at a certain age. Like, look, man, I don't care. I'm 78 years old right now. I'll still mess with a chick with a 1-bedroom apartment with kids. I don't care.
Well, you're saying at the total opposite of what he will say. Basically, if you feel that you was a man of substance and you made $100,000, he feels that you can, if you don't have certain characteristics or have certain things about you, you would never get a woman that's on your level. Wow. And this is what he be putting out there to a lot of women that are successful. But look at your weight. But you're not pretty. You think you're pretty?
Wow.
You can't think you're pretty. Do you want the truth? Do you want the truth? Like, that's his MO. And he just breaks people down, and it's horrible. But it's like, who is he? That's where I always keep on looking. Who is he? What do you do? Because when you look him up, you can't find anything in regards to him having any type of business.
When
you go to his website, it tells you his business is out in Oklahoma, but then when you go and you look at the business registry, you cannot find any business under him. And the same as in Atlanta as well. There's no business in there at all that states that he has an LLC or anything that's patent under Kevin Samuels. So who is he?
You are intelligent because you know that that's public knowledge. Yes. If I tell you I got a business and it's called this, anybody can look that up.
Look you up and find out.
I'm registered. They can see my tax ID. They can see all of my EIN. They can see all of that.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Not your tax ID because that's a social security number. However, they can get the other information to let people know that you are accredited a business, in which you can't find no information on him. And that's a lie. And you have the ex-wife that's coming out on him in regards to his 20-year-old daughter who's in college where he hasn't been paying his child support. So who is he? Why is he scamming money from people and not giving them what his services is supposed to provide when they give you this $10,000? What's going on with that? So it's like, it's a lot of things about him that I need answers, but he's always ready to break down somebody. But what about you? What are you deflecting? That's what I want to know when it comes down to Mr.
Hey, yo, this is the $1 million question. And I mean this with all sincerity. And I asked Kat this and she answered it, right? Is this a dude that could get it?
No.
That's all I need to know. So why are people listening to him?
Very cocky. Very cocky. No. Skinny and broad. No, he cannot.
So I don't even understand, like, why people are listening to this dude. If he's putting down these women, like, look at your weight, look at this, look at that. No, look at yourself, dude. I don't even understand how you getting the P that you getting. You must have a very good tongue and mouth game. I don't know. I'm not going to go that far into it. But I'm just saying, you got something that the reason why you smashed or whatever, or whatever the case may be. Like, you know, I got to look more into this before I just start.
Yeah, you got to. I definitely would like to hear your feedback once you go and see Mr. Samuels.
So I'm going to cut it right there. But based on what you and Kat was saying, that's all I needed to know. Is this a dude that could get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I said that about Method Man, everybody would raise their hand. And I'm like, okay, he could get that. You know what I'm saying? But if this is a dude that can't get it, then I don't even know why people listen to him.
Well, people might see themselves in him.
But I am good because this is interesting. Like, because me personally, I don't believe in all that male, female, this, that, and the third. I like you for you. I like the opposite sex, but I like you for you. Now, I don't expect you to do this. I have no expectations, and this sound fucked up. I mean, sorry, sound messed up, but I have no expectations. As long as we cool and we chilling and we good, I don't care about none of that extra stuff. But what I will say is, you guys intrigue me about this dude, and I am, and we have to have a follow because
so you definitely have to see a couple of his videos.
Yeah, a couple of them.
To see exactly what we're talking about when it comes to Mr. Samuels. And he has a high following. And most of them are men because the way he speaks to women and about women, and now you have all these men coming out with this, what's your weight? What's your size? How much money you make?
How many kids you got?
I want you to have 5 kids because you know what that means? You ain't never gonna want a kid after. Yo, we could smash all day and night, and if you come up pregnant, you gonna go handle it. That's what that means.
But I believe that his following is the way that it is because of the fact that he's the only person right now out here that's going hard for dudes. You got all these other men like the DERRICK JAXNs and all this other stuff that's going hard for the women, and ain't nobody talking about the men. So I think that's why he got such a high following of men, because he's going actually hard for them. He ain't going hard over here. He not with the women, he with the men. So that's why he has a problem. But he has a very nasty
deposition. His whole delivery.
You gotta be very neutral. Now, this probably been going on when I lived in Patterson, but I didn't realize it because I'm busy. I'm thinking about other shit. I ain't thinking about all the shit that everybody else think about. So when I moved here, I noticed that these men really devalue women, and I never noticed that in Patterson. It could have been going on, but I'm oblivious to it because that's not the way I think. So when I realized, I was like, "Wow, is this what it been on?" I'm like, "Man, I don't give a fuck." So listen, if we chilling and I'm with you, you have your own mind, and I don't mean to sound like a flake or anything like that. You got your own mind. So if you feel some type of way about something, we can talk about it. Like, I ain't gonna be like, nah, you ain't about to bring that up to me because this the way it is. Like, no, I don't even know nothing about that. It's like, I want to hear what you got to say, so either I can fix it or bounce. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's gonna get fixed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna sit there and argue with you and think that I'm superior to you. Like, listen, that's the thing. I don't think I'm superior than nobody. Even though this world out here is like, okay, like you girls are saying that, you know, this dude is talking about how much you make, how much you weigh, this and that, third. None of that makes you superior. It doesn't. None of that makes you superior. And I'm a firm believer in that. It's the person and the intelligence and the mind that I'm really after. Like, yeah, physical is there. But if I can have a conversation with you and all you don't hear from me is, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Then we have a connection. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It doesn't have to be a lifelong connection. You don't have to make me your husband. I don't have to make you my wife. You don't have to have kids. Like, look, I'm 80 years old, man. I should have did that like years ago, but I didn't. Oh, I got a football team, but I'm not married. You know what I'm saying? So I was smart, kind of. See, when I was 18, you know, I ain't gotta get into that. I got duped. I was 18, yo. Like, but anyway, go ahead.
Definitely check out his videos and you will see what we're talking about. But the way you're thinking is the total opposite of Mr. Samuels. And it is definitely a following with these guys that's following him, and they're taking up and having the same type of perspective, and it's not cute at all.
You know what I'm thinking? He's stroking the male ego.
Yep.
Because everybody has an ego, but not me. I don't care. Like, I want for nothing. But I'm just saying, everybody has an ego. But what it sounds like that you guys are saying is that he's stroking the male ego, and these are insecure dudes. And what I'm trying to say is, for the most part, you must be secure in your spot. Whether you are a person that's not of a particular look, but females like you, you still have to be secure in your spot. Because I treat, and I'm gonna be real honest with you, and it's gonna sound really messed up, but you gotta follow me with this, right? I treat every relationship I'm in, whether it's a friendship with my niggas, a friendship with a female, family, anything like that. Every relationship that I'm in, and it's gonna sound really messed up because now y'all gotta be like, yo, he crazy. If I can't drop you in 15 seconds or less once you do something to me, once you cross me, then that's not me. I don't care if we've been 10 years, 20 years, in my case, 67 years with all of my family, right? But if you do something to me to cross me once,
you crossed me, you lost me.
Peace. And that go across the board with everybody. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of messed up, but that's the way I feel.
I mean, it is what it is, and it's what it is. But we gonna skip Kevin because Kevin irks my nerves. He make my stomach.
Kevin.
He make my stomach hurt.
Yeah.
You know, according to Kevin, I ain't a good catch. So,
none of us are.
You know what I say to Kevin, right? He gets
but mind you, his mother found love in her 50s and got married. So what did that say about your mama?
Hey,
It's a lot
Mamas
about
are
him.
free. That's what that said. Mamas are free.
we gonna come back to Mr. Samuels, because I gotta digest my food first and talk about him.
Yeah, he a mess.
Get on my nerves. Like I said, nothing really against him. I just can't stand his delivery of how he speaks about women. I just can't do it.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say this before I research him. I'm gonna tell both of you. It's probably gonna be funny as shit to me. Like whatever.
I'm sure it is. It is funny.
Trust me, you're gonna have a ball.
No, I'm putting the disclaimer out there.
When you see this video, you definitely gonna have a couple of laughs.
Yes, plenty.
This gonna be a part 2, so we could get Jay's reaction.
Yes, I need to know what he feel about all of that.
I'm gonna look him up though. No, real talk. I'm like I'm gonna look him up tomorrow and then do my little research and I gotta see the videos. And if it's what you say, oh, I'm a goofball, man. I'm gonna be laughing my ass off.
He a mess.
Now, Mr. Derrick Jackson. This is Derrick Jackson, the mistress told it all.
The mistress is.
And she brought the receipts to prove it. And she said, y'all ain't gonna be out here telling me.
History behind
I'm lying.
Who's
Derrick Jackson is he built his little empire on giving advice to women about their men and the behaviors that men display and things like that. He was a relationship coach. And that's how he made his living. Wow. And he has like a YouTube page, an Instagram page, all the social media things. He has books out.
Card games.
Yes, he has card games. That he has out. So he's made quite a little
coins
off of it. And then come to find out that he's been cheating the whole time he's been married.
The whole time you've been married?
The whole
entire. like just smashing one chick or a few chicks?
Multiple.
A few.
Really?
But it seemed like he wasn't really cheating on the chicks. He had like one in the way. If you notice the timeline, he had one in the way. I don't know what the doctor lines in with, but that second one that was there the whole time until it all blew up, it's like he was rocking with just the one in the way. So he was faithful.
Yeah. That's faithful.
Look, you get the side eye on that one, girl.
I dare say he was faithful.
That's all day. Yeah, that's faithful.
Yeah, faithful.
Because once you go beyond the wife and the side chick, now you're a whore. But if you just got the wife and the side chick,
I can't. But basically, this man was definitely a relationship guru.
But yeah, that's what he is. He got busted. He got outed out. Him and his wife, apparently they only been married for 4 years, but they've been together for 12. And he's been cheating the whole 4 years they've been married.
And keep in mind, if you look at his Instagram or know his persona, you would never even know that this man was married. You would never know.
Nobody knew that he was married.
Good looking, big body built, 6'5", chocolate. I mean, a handsome man. So he's catering to his audience, which is women.
He never got married. Like, well, when you built like that, and I'm pretty sure that you laying pipe, man, you ain't supposed to just chill. Like, why you even want to get mad? Because society told me.
Hey, Marcus.
We don't really know what was the reason and why he married this woman. But once I got to see her interview that she did, and if anyone is interested, you could go to Baller Alert on Instagram. You can see the full 7-minute interview with his wife. She's a Bible thumper. And she basically said that no one can forgive Derrick but Jesus. And he has done so. And she prayed for us for clarity, for us to know that God is a forgiving God and that they have moved on. And she basically just preached to us. And that was a video that she did earlier today, maybe around 3:30 or 4 o'clock today. But to me, I feel like she just allowed him to do anything. Because when she was on that first video with Derrick, when he was clutching onto her hand real hard, like just clutching on like that grip.
I gotta see all of this.
Yo, she was looking like she was ready to two-piece him.
Yes, yes. She had no bra on, and she had a hat on in the house. She had a hat on in the house.
She was scared. She looked like she was cleaning up her house and said, "Okay, let me sit down with this man so he could do this video." And to me,
and save my livelihood.
Hey, I had no. But to me, when I looked at that video of him and his wife, it just looked at like, first of all, he kept bringing up his book. He making sure that because he just put out a new book, and he making sure that he gets some book sales. That wife and that body language that she was giving off looked like she was ready to two-piece him, and she wasn't with the shit. But she had to put on that fake front because them coins that he about to make off of that book, she gonna get some of them coins. So she want that book to succeed too. Yeah, it's just that the mistress was right on time when she came out with her information. It just so happened that he dropped his new book at the same exact time that this woman came out saying that he was having an affair with her for 4 years. And bought when I say she bought the receipts,
she bought the receipts, the cash register, and all a chain
with the accountant.
Baby,
there was no getting out of that one. When you taking pictures of somebody else's house in their bed that you and your husband slept in. Them all the receipts you really need right there.
Basically.
I mean, but that's something totally different, man. Now you're talking about money and shit. So if you was like in a regular relationship and you and your wife had a regular job and y'all wasn't making millions or hundreds of thousands or whatever the case,
she doesn't work. She's an at-home mom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why she doing that then. Yeah, now I get it. Because he making the money, so she making sure that look, my dude.
She ain't going nowhere right now.
You go ahead and do what I need you to do, and then we gonna be good. Other than that, then yeah, I'm gonna get you.
So you heard what I said. She ain't going nowhere right now.
Right now.
Yep, right now.
To me, I take her as a part. I look at her after I seen that video. It opened up a totally different perspective of her. I really see her as a person that is not there all the way. I'm sorry. When you're talking about your situation, but you're not talking about it and you're just using God and Jesus and this and that, and I pray for you, honey, that's your husband. Why are you praying for me to see what's going on in your situation? Exactly. You have to deal with that.
That's not my husband.
It speaks a lot for the type of person that she is. Like maybe she's just used to being cheated on because he cheated early and she said she left. So she left while that girl was there. So who's to say what he was saying to these women was true? He was separated. She was gone. She left. However, those women knew that he was married because he was transparent at that part, and they still chose to sleep with this married man. So they need to be held accountable as well. But my thing is, why are you coming out now? Why are you coming out now about this man? Why
nothing like a woman's horn?
But wait, yeah. I agree with you, but wait, like, look, if he was real, but if he was real and they were really separated, he technically wasn't cheating. Like I've had dealings with married women that were separated, so I knew they were separated, like they really were separated. But look, you separated, you still legally married. He got it unlocked, like, you know what I mean?
But he messed up. He messed up because he made an Instagram post when all this came out and said, even though you separated, you are not supposed to go out and have sex with other people because you're still married. So he messed that up. He should have shut his mouth. And they maybe could have ride that wave but he messed up.
But yet and still, at what point, which year did you separate? Because apparently, as it was said, he was cheating with her for 4 years, the whole 4 years that they were married. So at what point from year 1 to year 4, y'all was separated the whole time y'all was married? If that is the case,
it happens.
It
happens. Y'all move in together.
Who knows?
Y'all got different bedrooms.
Never know.
No, I'm just saying, at what point in the marriage was the separation? Did you get separated because you got caught in year 2, and then you were separated for 2 years, or you just?
She was with him the whole 4.
Exactly.
Like so she was the right
where was the actual separation at? That's what I'm not understanding.
There never was one. I don't know. It's just a weird situation, and you never know what 2 people say they're going to do behind closed doors. We don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, that is a great analogy. That is great. Yeah, I totally agree with that one. For real.
Just rehearse before you go on video. Because people are going to remember everything that you say.
Yes, remember everything.
So, due to the fact of the type of person that Derrick JAXN is, because he is this so-called relationship counselor, guru, whatever you want to call him, people, they look up to him, they listen to him, they follow his opinions and his advice. But now, knowing that everything that he was saying, he wasn't living. Can you still receive those same? Can you still receive it from him? Can you still take his advice? Will you still follow his advice? Would you still go out and buy his new book?
I don't know. I ain't buying nobody's book because can't no man tell me how to treat a female. You know who taught me how to treat a female? My mama. You know what I'm saying? Right. Can't no man tell me how to treat a female. My mama taught me how to treat a female. And that's all I got to say about that.
But you do have a lot of people that do follow him and read his books, and because they need help in their relationships and things of that nature. And now here you is living a life that you up here breaking up happy homes, talking about leave your man, leave your husband, do this, do that, and look at you. So now you got this new book out that you want everybody to still go out there and buy, but can you really take the advice from a person that's cheated? Can you separate the man from the message? Viewers, y'all answer that question for me. Can y'all separate the man from the message? Okay? Just like Steve Harvey. He out here writing all these doggone relationship books. And you've been divorced.
Now that I got a little more understanding of what we're talking about, even though I still don't know these people, but by the description that you guys are telling me, hell no, I ain't listening to it. I'm not even gonna give you a second thought, dog, because I mean, yeah, you might get mad Pete and everything like that, and you might be mad rich, but that don't mean nothing to me, bro. Like it really don't.
To me, it's just they all do it for the money. Just like I said with Steve Harvey, he been married 3 times, twice,
3.
But yet you out here giving people a relationship advice of what not to do.
Baby, but don't start me with the Steve Harvey because I told you with the Steve Harvey, you went through 3 wives. His first wife, which he had the twins with and one other son. He was with her for a long time. But then that second wife married, the way he did marry us as Black women, when they say protect Black women, we did not protect Mary when it came down to Steve Harvey and his money. I'm sorry. He put that woman in jail, kept her quiet, was messing with Marjorie before him. And then you did all that to divorce this lady and left her for nothing to go and be with someone that is known as Lady Heron, that married 2 cousins, that have kids by 2 big drug dealers. That was at bad time.
Wait a minute. You took it back to Harlem Nights. He actually was dealing with Lady Heron.
Yes, that's what her. If you was the Google Lady Heron, you would see Marjorie, and it would give you the story about how she went about it. She was being investigated by the FBI and the DEA. But the husband wound up taking the time, so they didn't go ahead and lock her up. But this woman, she's been in Steve's life in between when he was in his first marriage and to his second. And then she popped up again and became number 3. But she had her eyes focused on him because she know her money was dwindling up. And that's facts. with Lady Heron. But this is the man that everybody going, what is it? Think like a man, but act like a woman.
Yeah, whatever
he said, whatever he did. I ain't thinking about him. But nah, he definitely is one of those. I don't really pay him too much attention. I don't pay no man no attention that we are fake toupee and darn wig. Go back and look at Def Comedy Jams back in the day. You know that man ain't got no hair. You can't trust a man that hairline be straight. That thing be too straight and it be above the forehead.
Yo, just cut it off, man.
Let it, but he did after a while. He cut his hair. No, you took your toupee off, Steve. You took your toupee off. It's okay. You can't trust a man that walk around with a toupee for years. And you forgot he was bald. Man, come on, man. I don't trust you.
Well, he bald now.
Well, listen. What he should have did was what Jamie Foxx did. I respect it. Jamie Foxx, like, I ain't got no hair, but look at my toupees. Like, he was like, look at my hairline, dog. Like, I can get that.
Now he would have a fit if he wasn't doing anything like that. At the end of the day, Bernie Mac didn't trust his ass. I don't trust him either.
Who you with, Uncle Lester? See, that's back in my day. These youngins don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, they don't know nothing about Bernie. They don't know nothing
about Vita.
Yeah.
But do you trust what he says and look at the life that he lives? Will we continue?
I'm not a Steve Harvey fan like that. Like, I think he's funny and things like that, but
I like the suits. That's it. Like his suits.
Yeah, suits and shoes.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 point.
He a sharp dude, but I don't about the I can't. No, Marjorie is the mistress that got married.
Basically, hoes be winning.
She did anyway.
That's who need to write a book.
Come on now.
Okay.
Tell these side chicks how they gonna get that ring. But I'm not. I don't really. I listen to some of the stuff that he say, but I'm not that person. I'm not a Steve. I'm not a Steve person. I don't care for him. I think he's full of crap. Most of the time.
I agree.
And they beat us at always be winning. Yes, they do. They beat it. They do be winning. But
everything don't work on everybody, and this is what everybody's missing, male and female. You have to account for the mental instability of a person. It's signs. And I don't have a direct diagram of it, but it's signs that I get that I'm like, I ain't messing with you. Because I don't know what's wrong with you. You're not crazy, but you've been hurt and you're treating me like the last dude that talked to you. So I'm gonna leave you alone. But if you treat me like a new dude that came up to you, I'm gonna give you a chance. So it's a lot of mental stuff going along with this. And you can't just say this is a formula, because you could do that on anybody, but then this chick might have been beat for 10 years. Or this chick might have been cheated on for 10 years. So they holding all of that within them, and they meet you. They seem nice. Within the first week, you're going to see what's going on in their head by the way they treat you. And that's what a lot of these gurus ain't addressing. Like, there's no black and white when it comes to how to get a girl, or how to bag a girl, or how to marry a girl, or how to whatever. Like, it's not black and white.
I get that, but see, that's the thing. When you have people like DERRICK JAXN and Steve Harvey out here giving all this advice to women and men, when you are basing their relationships on what these people are saying, and then they're going back in their house and looking at their men, and they sitting up here stating it like it's actual facts. When everybody's life, everybody's relationship, everybody's partnership, everybody's situationship, everybody's fuck shit is different.
Yes, I agree.
It's all different. So it's okay. You want to sit there, you want to listen to it, and you want to be like, go, DERRICK, your team women. We thank you. No, because he's full of shit too. You know what I'm saying? It's just y'all that some women are just so weak-minded that you let that type of information become your reality.
A lot of people are weak-minded, male and female. So
people just don't know how to take their relationship for what their relationship is. You're trying to find a meme, or you're trying to find a man, or you're trying to find a woman that's in a higher, that's a celebrity or something that's going to validate what's going on in your house. But don't nobody know what's going on in your house but you. Don't nobody know what's going on in your relationship but you.
Everybody want relationship goals.
Yo, my relationship goals is fucking kill breast from the chicken store.
You know what?
And Broadway.
There he go again with the kill.
He wants to give it to me. Nobody. I get that.
It's that right there. Relationship goals. Who relationship goals you looking up to? I look up to my own. I make my own relationship goal.
That's how you get. Yo, you give me a kill breast, I'll marry you. At this point in my life, you bring me a kill breast, I will marry you.
You know what? You selling yourself for very low.
I can't do it.
Killer breast.
But that's, to me, that's just what it is. People need to stop that and just have your own expectations about your relationship. But and that's it. You don't need nobody else's feed in your business. That's why your shit don't work. Because you basing it off of what somebody else said or what somebody else been through. No, it's okay to talk to your friends or whatever and give your advice, but do I gotta listen to it? That's just like me telling you leave your man, but my man tore me a new asshole every other week. But I'm telling you to leave your man, but I'm still with mine.
Yeah.
A pause. Was it in the good way?
You know what?
You a new asshole in the good way? Hold on. You gotta
specify. That even good in any type of way.
Oh, it's good in some way.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Davida says, because I'm going to take a little cheating if I can cry in a Bentley. Just kidding, but not really.
Oh, okay. But you better cry in the Nissan, you better cry in the Bentley.
But that's, people just got to really just step away from that, because this is, like I said, I can't separate the man from the message. You did what you did, and you're not about to sit up here and tell me what I need to be doing in my relationship when you sitting up here in a worse position than I'm in. Mm-hmm. We're not doing that. I'm not about to give you my money to hear stuff, to listen to that for what? And you on your way to divorce court. No, we're not doing that. And that's the same thing with the Will and Jada thing. Everybody was like, relationship goals. Oh, wow. No. Look at
me, because I knew how their relationships was going, honey. I ain't want none of them goals.
Hold on, who you Will and Jada now? Hold up, who?
Talking about Will and Jada.
Oh man, those were my power couple. They was
never ever.
Smash, like, I love it.
No, but I'm just saying, everybody relationships, even though they celebrities and people see them, everybody relationship is not perfect. Everybody go through things, but people have to stop just making other people's relationships their reality and just deal with your relationship.
Yes.
Stop expecting so much. If you didn't come in with no expectations, why you trying to get some down?
Yo, you know what I expect?
You said absolutely nothing for you to do what I expect you to do.
No. That's it. You know what I expect? If I had a long day at work and I'm like, yo, and that's all I'm gonna say. You already know what that is if you with me, right? So that's it. That's all I expect. I don't expect nothing else. I don't expect you to pay my bills, and I don't expect to pay yours. And then vice versa, like that. I just don't expect nothing. I just don't expect nothing.
I can't with you today. I can't today. But back to Mr. And I'm gonna bring Kevin CMU's ridiculous ass back up.
I gotta look these people up
because
crazy. Like, this is what the world is going through now. Like, I'm from the 40s. So I don't even know what's going on right now.
He
Like,
said he from the 40s. He really be trying to say he 80 years old.
No, look, I was
can't
born in
stand
44. I was born in 1944.
You
Where
was.
I can't.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm about to bring Mr. Samuels ass back up into the mix.
Yes.
Mr. Samuels is like a Dateline. He does the relationships for people, finds them mates and stuff like that. But yet, man been married twice, divorced twice, and is currently single.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't be finding anybody any dates until he finds his own.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how I feel. But yet, these men out here love Kevin, love him to death.
Who,
and
Kevin
they
Hart?
out here.
You talking about Kevin Hart?
No, Kevin Samuels.
Kevin.
Okay. My bad. I got you.
Kevin,
look,
Kevin Hart is in the same predicament as Gary Owens, just cheating for no reason. Okay.
But I think his wife is with it though. His wife is with it.
But yeah, he's another one. Kevin Hart is another one. Cheated, married.
But his wife is with it.
She spoke to Marjorie, and Marjorie gave her the tips, and she got that man.
So she ain't going nowhere. She got the 2 babies and she locked it down.
Hello. Come on now.
It is.
I'm waiting for Marjorie Harvey books to come out. I want to know how the side chicks is winning, because they married.
She's been doing her thing from the jump. 2 cousins, bad time, and she got the money and didn't have to worry about doing the time for the crime. Man, bye. Marjorie is winning. Well, it seems that way anyway.
April says this guy rips him like he's not credible. He has nothing. Are you talking about Kevin Samuels, April?
Yeah, but it's a lot of people ripping him. A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, because like I said, his deliverance is disgusting.
Yes.
I said, are you talking about Kevin Samuels?
Hold on, is Kevin Samuels a dude that could get it? Like, that's my question.
No. Well, you know what? You can't even say that because everybody is attracted to whoever they're attracted to. You don't know.
No. But there is a general thing that creates an attractive person. Like, you could go to... Okay, I could get...
Jay, didn't we have this conversation earlier today about that attractive? See, then I was wrong when I said what I said about how people go after people that's not attractive because because you look a certain way. He looked like he got money. So women are attracted to him because he looked like he
has money.
No, I'm saying
not that he has it, but because he looked like he got it.
That. Okay, not that you was wrong on you saying that, but you was wrong on saying that.
Oh, my throat.
Oh my God, man. I
was wrong on saying what
we was talking about. Like, okay, all right. So, yeah, dudes that look like they got money or got money would appear to be more attractive. I agree with that. But like I said in several podcasts long ago, you can see me pull up in whatever. I'm broke. I'm give a fuck like what you think
about that too.
So no. That goes to what you're saying. So for people to be like, okay, because he looked like he got money and I'm attracted to him, that's whack.
No, I say that because Kevin Samuels, he has this thing that he loves to say on his podcast that, which is a high value man, which is the man that dresses well, has a good education, has 6 figures, so forth. And he is basically saying he is that man. But to me, I don't know how other women see him. I mean, I've seen the way he dresses and everything. He do dress like he got money, but he's not attractive to me.
Like you got money though.
He's not attractive to me. And when he states things like, oh, women are only after a high value man, when you say that to me, you're basically saying women are coming after you for your money. Not because they really want to date you and they want to have a relationship with you. They coming for you for your money.
The material stuff that you're putting in front of us.
Like you got money.
That's what I get from him.
No, I'm really asking you a serious question. What's dressing like you got money? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I'm really oblivious to all of you.
If you go on your phone right now and look Kevin Samuels up, you'll see what I'm talking about.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you will. You will see that he's a corporate type of dude. There's a difference between a man that's working on a garbage truck and a dude that's working in a corporate office. You can look at that and see that he is a distinguished gentleman. How about that? He's a distinguished gentleman.
Distinguished gentleman.
The way he dresses, the way he carries himself. Like, it has to be the best of the best.
So listen, let's just say, for argument's sake, right? Myself. It's not true. It's not true. I make $100 million a year, and I dress the way I dress. Does that not make me a distinguished gentleman?
But that's not the agenda that he's pushing. That's not the agenda that he's pushing. You got to think, sometime in our culture, we see by having money and flashing money, that makes us important. That makes us a higher person. To him, he don't look at that as that when we see these young rappers with the money up their arm, there's nothing. But we still be wanting that perception that we got something. And they feel like they can't really obtain a mate until they got something. And that's the message that he's putting out there, that he is this high power man. He's a distinguished gentleman. That's how I categorize him. He dressed very well, like in tailored suits, you could tell. And he speaks very highly, like he's about, or he came from something. That don't mean that has nothing to do with the man that he is inside. He could be just nasty and disgusting. You can have all the education that you have out there, but that don't mean you have common sense. And at the end of the day, you can tell by looking at him that he's about something. You can look at a person just like you got common sense to judge somebody. When you see them that something is wrong, you can also look and say, okay, this person has a little something going on with them. Okay. And that's how you looking at him, you can tell. The Cartier, you got gold or diamond cufflinks on your cufflinks on your suits and stuff like that. The man reeks of money. Yeah. I'm quite sure he probably smell of money as well. However, but you can tell when somebody has money or not.
But that does not mean anything.
No, we know that.
We know money. No, we know money doesn't mean anything.
No. Not the money if the person actually had it. So I always think in a corporate sense. So my company might be worth like 100 billion, but in reality, do all of everything, it might be worth 100 million. You get what I'm saying?
No, we understand that part, but that's not the persona that he portrays.
Dude, that's like, okay, I got these cufflinks, I got this Rolex, this, that, and third, but you don't know what they sacrificed to get that, because those are, they're not assets. You get what I'm saying? They're not assets. So, like, if a lot of females look at stuff and they don't understand what assets are, like an asset is, okay, I got an island. Holy shit, this dude owned an island. That's an asset. Like, oh, he owned planes. That's an asset. No, better yet, he owns an airline company. That's an asset. But if I roll up to you in a Bentley or something, those are not assets.
No, we understand that. We understand what you're saying, but what you're not understanding what we're saying is that's why I said you would have to go onto his podcast. You have the things that he says is what we're talking about, which is what he considers a high value man or woman. And if you're not in that caliber, you're kind of beneath him. Yes, it's basically what is what Kevin Samuels portrays. So when he's giving all of this relationship advice and what women should, the type of men women should be going after, because he's good for that. He feels that women that are 30, 35 that, have a mediocre job and you have children and things of that nature, you are considered average. He will ask you your weight. He will ask you how tall you are. He will ask you your dress down. Exactly. He'll ask you what you do for a living, how many kids you have, things like that. on his podcast. This is what he asks women. And he does it to men too. He'll ask a man their dick size. Like he has no filter.
Oh, he gay. Like, I ain't asking no nigga his dick size.
He sure did.
The way that the way that he speaks,
like you totally gay
about people is that they are beneath him, and anyone that is in his caliber when it comes to the amount of money that they make, the education that they have, and things like that, you're beneath them.
You ever heard that saying, money come and go?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Wait, pause. So if you're here right now, you could be here for a couple of years. It's like the stock market. Like, dude, you're not the shit. Like, I'm just saying, like, you're not the shit. Like, you could be here, but then sometimes it'll go down, but then you gotta still work to make it. So you always gotta work. So if you feel like that he ain't gotta work at the level he in to get a female that's on his level, so to speak, I don't know what that shit is. But anyway, but yeah, no, you always gotta work, man. Like, look, like I was saying, and this pertains to what we're talking about. I could make $100 billion a year, and I would still go for that waitress as long as she looked good and we feeling each other, and she ain't asking me for nothing. No, what I'm saying?
April says he just gets to say what he wants because he doesn't care about people's opinion or what they got to say about him. She says just be like, you want a six figure man, but you don't have a six-figure face.
Yes, he says stuff like that.
Yo, this is what he says on his podcast.
Yes.
Yo, I dealt with a chick with a pit bull face. If she had $1 million, yo, and she about to buy me my PS5, my nigga is over. My nigga is over. Oh, give me this.
And April says that. April says that no, that's real. Everybody ain't gay just because they can ask those tough questions, and that's what he does. He says and asks things most people are afraid to ask.
That was April. Well, April, I gotta say this to you. That nigga gay. That's all I gotta say. I ain't asking about a man package. I don't care about a man package because if you deal with an everyday thing, not taking it to the social media or whatever, but if you had a dude in the hood that smashed mad chicks, you still not gonna ask, yo, how's he smashing? He got a pipe down. Like, no, when you inquire about that, there's something wrong with you. Like, seriously, something wrong with you.
I mean, I get what April's saying that he does ask the hard questions or whatever because the women go on there to get relationship advice, and so do men. But it is a way that you should be. It's a way to deliver these things.
Yes,
and he likes to go. He just goes for the guzzler.
Like, what he's saying is true. However, whenever you start to make people feel less than, that's when I have a problem with it. What he's saying is true. If you know you making $20,000 a year, you ain't got no business thinking you about to go get that man that make $100,000 a year. You need to step up your game and work on yourself before you go on and get stuff like that. If you run across it, go ahead, get that. However, money does not based on what that person is going to treat you. You can have all the money in the world and be getting your behind kicked behind closed doors. At the end of the day, the things that he said, it definitely needs to be said and addressed, but do not make people feel less than. And that's exactly what he does. And I don't like the way he does that to these regular women that's calling and supporting his show. But when let him get a celebrity like Tommy from what is it, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta?
Yeah,
Tommy, and you supposed to be a gushing and blushing and everything about this woman like she's supposed to be a top tier. So if that's what he call a top tier woman, then I don't want to be a top tier woman because we already know how Tommy gets down. So at the end of the day, I don't care what he considered to be worthy or high power. What about you? What makes you so high power? Because the way you talk to people make me look at you and see that you as being less than. Because I don't want a man that can talk to people like that to make them feel less. Because that's exactly what he does.
Which explains why he's been divorced twice. Because that mouth is
and haven't paid their child support. Yeah,
I can't do it. I gotta put a disclaimer out here for all the viewers. I am definitely in the lion's den right now, but I'm still rocking. Like, I'm still good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the
lion's den. You basically on the same page as us, because as soon as you go in there, you are the total opposite of what this man is putting out there. So don't think that, Jay, you're right here with us and we're pointing at him. He's the one that's trapped in the lion's den. We sitting up here looking at the show, okay? But no, you're saying the way you feel is the total opposite of what Mr. Sammy was putting out there. And he's just making these men think that they got that money and they are these high power men, and they not. And they put down the everyday average woman. It's really weird.
They better stop listening to Kevin, because they sitting up there letting their future walk out their life.
The only woman that would be bothered with them.
Yo, money really don't mean nothing. Like it really doesn't.
April says, yeah, he think he's better than somebody, and that's never what's up. He feels that way, but don't materialize that. He has no respect for women. That also adds to his sorry, not sorry filter.
I gotta look all these people up, because y'all totally tripping over these dudes. And I'm like, but
no, it ain't the dudes. It's just him. He is him.
He's a mess.
And I am.
He's a mess.
What I really want to say,
I want to see what he say afterwards. I need to know what Jay going to say afterwards, because I'm quite sure he's going to agree with us, and he's going to say he's a cornball.
This is going to be a part 2 to Jay's reaction once he sees Kevin Stevens.
Yo, don't put that
podcast.
Bobby. Ricky Bobby, don't put that pressure.
Oh, April, such a language. And she said, F. Gary Owen.
Yo, but that's my dude. Like, he funny. You know what I'm saying?
I know, April. I feel the same way. And I'm not big on cancel culture, but I'm canceling now Gary. He unplayed. He have been with that wife for what, 20, 23, 24
years? 18.
And I had to look that up. Y'all young motherfuckers. I had to look up that. And I was like, what the hell is that?
I was rooting for him too. I was rooting for you, Gary. And he disappointed me.
Nah, me. He was looking for too much attention. I don't know. I gotta look at him. He put too much attention. I was looking at him. I don't trust him. It's a sad world.
I was rooting. I love me some Gary Owen. Now I can't. I'm not watching another Gary Owen. Stands up. You cut. Sorry, you can't come to the cookout.
I don't understand why.
The divorce is canceled. No more cookout.
Real quick. Serious question to both of you. Right?
Okay.
What does that have to do with anything and you supporting him? It wasn't like he was like Pepsi and he put cocaine in it. And he was like giving it to the. You know what I'm saying? This is just a comedian. Like,
I agree with that. I'm not canceling Gary.
I don't care when nobody say Gary. I hurt my feelings.
Because his work does not have anything to do with his relationship with his wife. It doesn't.
I'm canceling Gary. Okay. I don't care what nobody say.
I don't know, because I read her statement that she posted. She sounded like she might be a little crazy. She said she done order her 5-package therapy sessions, but they don't start to the 29th. Now, you know, that whole thing she broke down was like, she was writing his comedy. Okay? That's what it sounded like to me.
And he gonna go and play her out like that? That ain't right.
She said she ain't get to take her therapy don't start till the 29th, sis. Stay away from me because you can get it.
April says he has made his career and gotten opportunities because of his mixed marriage, and you're going to cheat on her. All his stand-ups are about his life with his black wife.
That's true.
We gotta stop separating the art from the artist. Ain't nobody want him before or during their marriage, but you get famous and cheap.
But they've been together for a long time and he was famous. I don't know what makes it so different now. Maybe he got that 18-year itch or something. I don't know. But they've been married for a long time. And it is true.
They've been married for
he
like
does
24
talk
years.
about his real life, and which is his marriage. But I don't think that made women look at him to make him more sexier. No, he's still
No. What she basically saying is that that's how he kind of got his career about, you know.
He talked about it because for a while in the beginning, because I'm old now, so I remember in the beginning he wasn't talking about his wife. In the very beginning, he wasn't. He just started really talking about it a couple of years ago. That's when you know, he's married to a black person. Oh, okay.
It says he just got hot. He just got hot within the last 10 years. And that's but that goes to when his wife did find out about the cheating and things like that, and she did release that statement. She did say what she said, and what she did say was the only reason why he is as popular as he is because of her. Yes. And black people accepted him because he was married to a black woman. So kind of, sort of, yeah.
I don't want to cancel Gary.
She kind of right. He wasn't
giving out no advice though. He wasn't giving out no advice. He wasn't giving out no advice. But Gabby hurt my feelings by cheating on his wife's difference, and she hurt my feelings. He's just a man. He's just a man. I'm not doing it. I'm rooting for Gary. Well, you go root for him. I'm Team Kenya over here. I'm rooting for the white. Get him, girl. No. Take it all. No, you can't say the word Kenya to me, girl. I'm Team Kenya. What is his white name? His white name is Kenya. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot Kenya Duke. That's right. Yes, that's his white name. I'm thinking Kenya Moore, honey, switching up the shows. the deacon on chimes in, y'all. What did the deacon say? He said, y'all bugging. He got his opportunities because he was funny. Comedy is a whole different beast. It has nothing to do with his marriage. All right, Derrick. Listen, he made a whole lot of money in jokes for him and that marriage of his. So you can go ahead with that nonsense. I don't care what nobody say. It is what it is, and I'm standing my ground. Gary, in my house, in my book, is canceled. Oh, now, man. You can't do that
because I made my money off of empanadas.
I wish somebody would put Gary together out of this house. I'm turning off every TV. I'm shutting man. Yes. Says she made him lit. She gave him swag. She gave him swag he never got. Kevin Hart's ex sued him for the same thing. She got paid. New movie coming soon. We not taking away his time.
I'm not saying know who the first Kevin Hart chick was.
I'm not even saying that.
I love Tori Hart.
I don't know how she gave him some. Yeah,
Tori Hart. She's a comedian too. She was funny as well, but she had the kids, so she didn't let her career take off. She's trying now. She's doing little movies. But no, I follow Tori. I rock with Tori. Tori still got that man back now as the ex-wife. She makes sure she keep things together. She more of a wife to me than Eniko is to his current wife now. She makes sure everything comes together and Kevin is okay. She's still a wife. She's a sister wife at this point.
You gotta protect your investment.
I guess what April's saying is when like these comedians didn't have it or whatever, they had their wives and they were happy. And now that they made it and they're successful with their careers, now you want to go and you want to cheat on this woman that held you down. But change up. Just like his wife said, Gary Owen was broken. All he had was a damn pickup truck. And that was good credit. Oh yeah, she did say he had good credit. But it kind of remind me of Mike Epps. And you can look at Mike Epps' career as well. That's the same thing that happened with him and his wife. Yeah, changed up and got a younger one. So it happened.
You guys a question, right? So let's just say that you wasn't no better than me, and I decided to embark on something that's gonna make us money. But it made me famous, but maybe you have like an education, maybe a doctorate or two or whatever. So you always gonna make your money, but you had my back. And then you realize this dude that just got a high school education is making millions now. So now it's like, because you helped me out, you deserve the respect of saying you made me.
No, not
nobody.
Everyone thinks that
Okay,
way.
no, that's that question.
Not everyone thinks that way, but you can have people that would think and have a problem with that. But I didn't make you; you made yourself. If I assist you along the way, then that's yours. If you're saying I already have my career and I'm always going to make money, why would I be envious of the next person that I cared for? Because if I care for you, I'm going to want you to do good with or without me. So I'm not going to be jealous or envious about you stepping ahead and being in the spotlight. Why? But everyone is different. I know people that will go crazy to hell and back to make sure you know I made you. No, I'm not doing that. Like, and no, what's meant for you is meant for you.
But his wife, to me, Gary Owens' wife isn't saying she made him.
No,
what she's pointing out is the fact that she was with him when you ain't have shit, and now that you got some shit, here you is cheating on me with some other husband.
It's not making a person.
So that's what she's saying. She never said she made him.
Like, you didn't make
she rock with him.
She said she was there when he was shooting in the gym.
Yeah, you rock with me, but you can't say you made me. Because you rock with me and you paid a couple of my bills, my Sprint bill, and maybe did this my storage bill or whatever. But then when I got on, I took care of you also. So you didn't make me.
I don't think she's saying she made him. She just feel like he done got to a certain point now that he's just trying to do him where he wasn't doing that before. It's like, what happened? But at the end of the day, I still don't want to cancel Gary.
I can't see him. He ain't coming to my house. No more. He ain't coming to my house. He ain't coming to the goddamn cookout.
No nothing.
He ain't coming to breakfast.
He can't even come to 420.
He can't even get a toasted wine. No.
If you break that down to simplest terms, listen to me. Ladies, listen to me.
Sir.
If you break that down into simplest terms, like let's say we all in the hood, right? We all in the hood. And I get a stimulus check. But I know my girl want to do something, so I'm gonna support you. Now, whatever she doing, I have no idea what it is, but she know what it is, like the business or whatever it is, and she does it. Now she owes me nothing, and if she gets famous or patents over what she does, I got no, because I just gave her $1,400. That's all I did. Like, that's me being there. I didn't make you. Like,
nobody. Where's you getting that from, though? Who's saying somebody made them?
You said that the chick said that she made the.
No, I said that she never said that she made him. Okay, what I said was, I said she never said she made Gary. That she said she rocked with Gary when he had nothing. She took care of him. She supported him when he didn't have no money.
Yeah.
And now that he got money, here you is stepping out on me with the next chick.
But how you know he wasn't stepping out while he was coming up? Like, that's what I'm saying. Everybody need to know the facts.
She don't know, but he did get caught cheating. He did get caught cheating.
Because I got millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars, because he's not really that famous, but hundreds of thousands of dollars. And now, because I go stick my ding in something else, and you find out, now it's a problem. But if you would have found that out on your way supporting me and coming up, we could have worked it out. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not messing with Jay.
All right, my bad. I'm gonna shut up.
I ain't messing with Jay on that one. Jay,
I think we touched everybody. We touched everybody.
I'm not messing with you with that.
We did. We actually touched everyone.
April says, and that's what cheating is. You get caught and then wonder how many times have you cheated. Thanks for pointing that out, Jay.
Okay, what happened? I really didn't know. I was fixing my earpiece. No, real talk, real talk. What happened with? Say that again.
She said, April said, and that's what cheating is. You get caught and then wonder how many times have you cheated. Thanks for pointing that out. So basically, she's saying he got caught cheating at one time. So now the woman, like any other woman that got or man that gets cheated on, you wonder, was you cheating before then?
Yeah. So all I need to know is facts, because you would know facts if it is what it is. I mean, of course, you're gonna miss a bunch of shit. Like,
all right, April and the D,
you're gonna miss a bunch of shit.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean in the comments, please. It's not that serious.
Yo, but you're gonna miss a bunch of shit. So meaning that, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not like that. Like, I'll let you know what it is. But I realize a lot of dudes out there like, oh, it's all about you, this, that, and the third they gotta do. So whenever you actually not catch me, but find me with somebody else, you already know that we're not together. So I'm gonna introduce you to the friend I'm with, because you are a friend. But once
this is our husband and wife.
Yeah, but once you get into that marriage shit, you gotta stop that shit, because no, I'm getting up to that. So it's like a commitment, and you need to honor that. Because once you say I do, and this is the woman that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and we're talking legally, like she got papers on you now, dog. Man, I have a kid by you, but she still got papers. Meaning if you fuck up, my dude's half shit still gone. So anyway, but I'm just saying. So once you make that commitment, you need to cease and desist or pee. Like, for real.
Hello?
That's what you need to do. Whether you like it or not.
That is what it is. And that I can agree upon. Okay.
Yeah.
I can agree.
Yeah. Real talk.
All right, Deacon and April.
She made him go on his own page.
So,
hey, yo, listen.
I'm gonna come.
I am giving advice for $5 an hour. Okay, about relationships and how you smash and everything. Follow me. If you following these dudes, like, oh, I can make some money. So, yo, listen, follow me.
Well,
follow you, get paid, go on bingo there, follow you.
I just want to say that it ain't that serious. The Gary and he cheated. It is what it is, and it's what it do. I said I canceled Gary because Kenyon was like my sister. Okay, so, that's just like my real life sister and her husband. Cheated on her. I'm canceling his ass out so he can't come to the cookouts no more. So Gabby, I'm sorry, you can't come to the cookouts. Y'all do not understand.
Yo,
Kenya, that was my girl, and I love Gary. Like I love to see Gary and Kenya together and the cute. And I used to watch their show and everything. So yeah, that's like my sister.
Oh, you was invested. I didn't even watch the reality show.
I was invested. Okay, I was invested. And now he has hurt my family. So yes, Gary is no longer invited.
I see now why he's canceled from your cookout. I got it.
I watched the reruns of everything of the show. Now, can't even do it. Can't even look at it.
I haven't watched not one, so that's why I'm like, come on over. Because she said like she's a little funny. They gonna be right back together. Because I still think he lied on Claudia. He lied on that girl. He lied.
I don't know if he lied on her, but they damn sure said the chick he was cheating on was her best friend. But it is what it is.
My best friends are married with husbands. Well, who are you then? You the only one that's single. But let me shut up because all my girlfriends is mostly married but me. But still, at the end of the day, I believe Claudia. I really do. I think Gary was lying. He done put Claudia in the lie.
Maybe.
He done put in the lie. Girl, he lying.
Maybe not, but I don't know. But I'm going to get this real quick. To something else before we close out the show because we've been way over our hour.
Yes.
Oh wow, have we? Oh yeah. I need a cigarette. Let's wrap this
Here
up.
you go.
I just wanted to always, as I always do, I promote Black businesses. So, everybody, please support a Black business.
Yes.
I think everything that I have on today, from my hair down to my feet, is all from a Black-owned business owner. My hair was done by a Black-owned hairstylist.
All right.
85 holds up. 85 Music.
Okay.
God supported Mr. Robert, Little John. He has a whole crew, but his company is called 85 Music, and I'm rocking it. I got on some tracker pants.
I like that.
David Holmes.
Don't forget about that Prince medallion. The artist.
My uncle was a gift. So I don't know if it came from a Black business or not, but thank you for the gift, boo. And look, my earrings, they say be dope. This is from Stacks African Earrings, a Black woman business owner. It's Women's Month. Go support her.
That's dope.
Really Women's Month? That's a thing? Oh, wow, I'm so old. I never knew it was a Women's Month.
Look, let me tell you something.
So
Jay, she about to get you. She about to get you, Jay. Just don't.
Like, I really didn't know. Like, for real.
That's okay.
Yes. April J. Styles did my hair. Black business, female business owner. Everybody knows it is International History Women's Month. So let's support some Black businesses and just support women in period. And in closing, I'm gonna go really to the left, and this is basically just about Patterson. Sasha, I know you don't live over this way, but I'm pretty sure you hear about our news too. The crime, the shootings that's been going on within this past week, people getting killed, young Black men getting killed in the city of Patterson, and we have to stop the violence and come together. Nobody has ever given anybody the authority to take another person's life for the nonsense that y'all are taking people's lives for. You kill one, then the next one comes and wants to retaliate because this one is and then all you have is dead bodies all over the city. And it makes no sense. Like, I feel my heart goes out to the mother of a Black young man that was killed recently. I do know her, but it just makes no sense what's going on in the city. Just over the weekend, 3 separate shootings, 6 people wounded. Wow. And all at different times. And this is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Kids is outside. It's nice outside. Children is outside playing, and y'all having shootout at 3, 6, 5 o'clock in the afternoon when people, kids and everything is outside. Like, nobody values life anymore. No. And we're not going to be able to have, no one is going to be able to have a summer if this keeps continuing. If people just keep thinking they have the right to take someone else's life for something that doesn't even belong to you, or for a stupid beef that isn't even that serious. I could say a lot more, but I'm not. I just want to put it out there that, Patterson needs to wake up. Y'all need to start caring and stop all these shootings and people out here dying. It's not a joke. It's not fun. You're taking people's lives. You're taking people's fathers. You're taking people's children away from them. For what?
That body was somebody to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So, on that note, we're going to end Kandid Konversations. Because, like I said, we went over an hour already. I just want to say to everybody out there that when it comes down to your relationship, please stop taking relationship advice from people who ain't living their life right either. If you're in a relationship, you're in your partnership, just do what you need to do for your particular situation. And that is it. You don't need nothing more. You don't need nothing less. You don't need nobody's damn advice. You don't need the gurus of the world.
Yes.
If you got an issue, you got a problem, you want to vent, your girlfriend giving you her opinion about whatever, it doesn't mean you have to take it. It just means sometimes you don't even need somebody's opinion, you just need to vent. So on that note, y'all, cut it out. It ain't that serious.
Basically.
When you expect too much, you're gonna always get your feelings hurt.
Exactly. Don't expect nothing. Just have fun. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut in. Go ahead, finish.
No, I'm done. Jay, what's your closing?
My bad.
You got something to say before we rock out?
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna let everybody go ahead and do what they need to do.
Hey, Tasha, give us your closings.
Well, basically, this is how I feel. If you want advice for someone, the best advice you can get is from yourself. If you need to hear those words so badly, take a video recorder, record yourself telling yourself about what's going on in your situation at that moment, and play it back and listen to it as if you're a different person. And what advice would you give yourself? You have common sense. So you know if someone's treating you right and you don't want to be there, you can leave. I'm a runner. I'm a rock star. I will run real quick and real far for real. But my thing is common sense is not that common. You do have people that does seek guidance. But my thing is you should know who you are first. Work on yourself. And then you be able to love yourself and you be able to love others. And that's it. I ain't trusting nobody.
Yeah, word.
Come on now. Come on. April, next time, I know I forgot to put the link at the bottom so people can actually call in. So the next time, next podcast, I'll definitely have the link at the bottom for anybody who wants to call in and speak their piece. Jay, are you sure you don't have nothing closing to say?
Oh yeah, I got some closing to say. I was just wondering out.
Come on, Schnookums. Come on,
Come on, bring on, Jay.
Schnookums. Let's hear what you got to say.
I gotta wet my lip for this one.
Come on now. He put the lip on.
He gotta wet his lips.
I mean, I'm not. I can't just be licking my lips like that. It get dry.
Come on, LL.
Okay. So, number one, if anybody want to support me, go over to my page.
He plugged this out.
Yeah, whatever that is. With
plugged.
Yeah, whatever. She gonna tell you what it is at the end. Go over to my page. Oh yeah, Just Incredible, right?
Too.
Yeah, and what is that? What?
It's Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, right? All right. Now, this is the second thing. If you in a relationship, I'm gonna need $5, and then I would definitely let you know what to do with that man or female.
Nobody take relationship advice.
Hold on.
Nobody.
Hold on. $5 in That's what I require. Right?
Okay.
I can't win him, yo.
I
thank you guys for showing up for me every Tuesday, even when the host is late. Y'all ain't never late. Y'all always on time. I appreciate you guys so very much. You can always look for us on our Instagram page. Under the Kandid Conversations, and we also I just loaded up half the season of season 2 on YouTube, so go check it out. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page, subscribe, like, comment, leave us some reviews, share Kandid Conversations Facebook page, Instagram page, YouTube page, whichever page you feel like sharing, just share it. And that's how you can support me. Just share away. And pretty soon, Tasha will be having her own podcast.
I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. I just gotta get over. Go know what my hump I'm trying to get over. Once I get over that hump, I'm gonna let it flow.
So right now, I'm letting y'all know when her podcast will be airing. But this is what the state. You may see her again. You never know. I'm trying to tell y'all something. So on that note, I love y'all. I thank y'all for supporting a sister like me. Love, peace, and blessings. Peace.